How's it going, everybody? Di3seL here, and today I'm bringing you a review of Steelseries' newest line of Xbox 360 headsets, the Spectrum series. Today I have the 4XBs, and this is one of their models. The 5XB is the other, and the noticeable differences between the two is, first, from just appearance, these are white. The 5XBs are black. Also, in the wiring, this is just a standard wiring, nothing too fancy. In the 5XBs, it is a braided cable, so it's much more durable. If you tend to be a little rough with your headsets, you've broken some in the past, I would suggest the 5XBs. If you are very careful with your things, you take care of everything you use, your headsets last a ton longer than your friends who buy the same exact one and theirs breaks 2 months later because they rage quit and throw it across the room. These ones are fine for you. Another thing you will get in the 5XB that's different from the 4XB is it'll actually come apart. The 5XB, the band across the top will be one separate piece, and each of the ears will be separate pieces. That is handy for if you travel a lot. It's good for packaging it and sending it in your suitcase if you're going to LAN events, MLG events, etc. You're going to want the 5XB because just the fact that it's more durable, you don't have to worry about it breaking with the wiring, which is very touchy sometimes. If you roll over it in your chair, you could possibly break your headset. So, like I said, if you're careful with your stuff, 4XB is perfectly fine for you. This is $59.99. The 5XB is $89.99. And it's just pretty much whatever one fits you. Everybody's going to be different. Some people are very neat and tidy and careful with their things. Other people are reckless and just don't give a damn. When you first get your headset, it's very light. It's super light, which makes it very comfortable when you're playing for 8-9 hours at a time and just pubbing it up or playing your clan matches. Perfect for those long gaming sessions. The band is a mesh material with a nice amount of padding in here, nothing too much, keeps it nice and close to your head, keeps it a nice fit. The cushions for the ears are very thick, very comfortable and soft, and they are cloth material. And pretty much what everything is here, this is the Live Mix Xbox 360 adapter. What you'll do, let me grab my 360 controller real quick. You'll plug it in right here at the bottom of your controller. You'll plug in the corresponding cables. This should be easy. I shouldn't have to give you guys step-by-steps to do this. Right here is your on and off switch for your mic. Here is your game volume. Right here, your voice volume. And underneath here is your Live Mix on and off. Now what the Live Mix actually does is, I know everybody has had these situations where you're playing and all of a sudden you have grenades and flashbangs and gunfire and all kinds of crazy shit going on, and somebody makes a call out and you miss it because there's just too much noise and you can't hear his voice, and you're, oh, what did you say? I didn't hear you, and by then you're dead. What this will actually do is it'll balance the sound between the in-game volume and your voice, so you can have your in-game volume blast and you don't have to worry about anything, and when your team makes a call out, balances it perfectly. There you go, you can hear everything. I thought it was going to be a little sketchy when I first heard about it, and I was a little worried about using it, to be honest, but after testing it out, it works incredibly well. I was very surprised with how well it worked, and it's definitely a bonus for what you're getting in this headset. It's, like I said, $59.99. You're getting the Live Mix, you're getting an awesome headset. I mean, you really can't beat it for this price. What you do to hook it up, like I said, you hook these in right here, obviously, and from the Live Mix you have a cable. This is going to be a wired headset like most are. You're going to plug this USB right into your Xbox 360. This, like I'm sure if you had a headset before, you plug it in right here. You're going to grab the red from your component cables for your Xbox 360, plug it into the back of that, white for there, plug these into your TV, boom, working headset. There you go. Get back to this Live Mix real quick. I would not suggest the live mix for public matches, just for the fact that usually if you're playing a public match, there's people who just talk randomly throughout the game. They don't shut up. They're talking about, I don't know, SpongeBob SquarePants season 33 or whatever they're on. I have no idea. And just makes no sense, no relevance to the game. But if you're playing clan matches, this is definitely an added bonus. Also, what you can do, if you already have a Steelseries headset, you can go to Steelseries.com, buy this one piece separate, and you can hook up any Steelseries headset you might already have or you've been looking at, had your eyes on. If you have your eyes on the Siberia V2s, you just buy this with that. Boom. Those will now work for your Xbox 360. So there you go, guys. This has been the Spectrum 4XB. The 5XB will be coming out very soon, and that review, it is already out. You can buy both of these right now. Go to Steelseries.com, $59.99. The 5XBs are $89.99. This has been Diesel and Steelseries. I'm out. Adios.